And the governor also hinted at another shutdown to control the spread. Restaurants, bars, and fitness centers may have to close their doors as early as next week.
Some Northeast Ohio gym owners tell us another forced closure could be the end of their business.
We made it through the first one by, a small margin. Another one would be devastating.
So they're discussing whether they should ignore it and accept the possible repercussions or take legal action.
Our 5 on Your Side investigator Joe Paganakis went in depth on a solution some business owners are proposing.
Courtney, Rob, the local gym owners I talked to believe they have done an exceptional job preventing the spread of COVID-19 at their facilities since they were allowed to reopen back on May 26th. And they're hoping if the governor orders a second shutdown next week, he'll simply limit capacity instead of issuing blanket across-the-board closings.
We'll be forced to close restaurants, bars, and fitness centers.
It's a warning that's left Northeast Ohio gym owners like Mike SOSTER concerned about the future. He believes if Governor DeWine calls for the temporary closing of his 1,500 square foot Functions of Life Fitness Center in Broadview Heights, it won't be a short shutdown.
We know it's going to be more like 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Who knows, maybe even longer.
SOSTER believes another shutdown could trigger even more lawsuits filed by Ohio business owners who believe the governor's order oversteps the state's legal authority. He's hoping the governor will consider other options to further limit the COVID-19 risk.
Limiting your capacity or having a percentage of, your fire code capacity, maybe that's the option because that would allow some places to still operate and still provide some services.
0 outbreaks, thousands and thousands and thousands of visits.
In Brook Park, old school Iron Gym owner Tom SLOMKA stands by his COVID-19 safety record and is already part of this lawsuit filed against the state of Ohio on behalf of his location and more than 30 other Ohio fitness centers. A Lake County judge ruled in their favor in May, less than a week before the state voluntarily lifted its shutdown order. SLOMKA says the vast majority of gyms have proven they can operate safely.
I don't know if there should be any specific model, but I know ours is working, and there's plenty more like us out there.
Ohio has appealed the lawsuit ruling, but SLOMKA says he's not sure if he would close if another shutdown order is issued.
I think that we will stick with what our attorney suggests, and whatever that is, we will follow those directions.
SOSTER says safety is always first at his club and says he'll carefully consider what the governor has to say next week. However,
if we know that we're going to lose $5,000 to $8,000 per week, maybe you stay open until you get a warning or something like that.
And the governor says he will not issue another shutdown order unless he believes it's legally valid, that any order he issues will be done with great consultation from his legal team. I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Joe Paganakis.